a mother of 4 trying to escape a violent home life.
He didn't just hit her, he hit her with hate.
Boards the train to Denver, ready to start fresh. But by the time Amtrak arrives, she's dead.
What happened? Somebody had to see or know something.
An exclusive Fox 31 Problem Solvers investigation. Death on a Train begins right now.
This story captivating. Undetermined. That's the official cause of death for a woman found unresponsive on an Amtrak train last September. Thanks for staying with us tonight. I'm Aristea Brady.
I'm Jeremy Hubbard. Her family called the Problem Solvers and our investigative reporter Chris Halsney, hoping we could shed some light on her mysterious death in this Problem Solvers special investigation.
One day late last summer, Marina Plasencia stepped onto this passenger train in Milwaukee, Wisconsin with her longtime boyfriend and 4 children. 24 hours later, she was in the Denver morgue. Nobody saw or heard a thing. A perfectly healthy 28-year-old woman just died, or so it seemed.
For her family and friends, Marina Plasencia was always putting on a big smile.
She had this optimistic thing about her. She said, "It'll be okay, Mom. Watch."
But inside this Racine, Wisconsin apartment, life was anything but okay. Relatives tell us Marina tried to keep up a happy family facade, but at times was covering her bruised face with heavy makeup to hide what was really going on.
Were there some instances of domestic violence in the household?
There was a lot of instances of domestic violence. Yes, there was. He was very abusive with her.
The he she's talking about was Marina's live-in boyfriend and father to her 3 sons, Angelo Mantich. In 2015, Racine court records show Mantich was convicted of domestic violence battery after he punched Marina in the head several times with a closed fist, where afterwards she was unable to hear out of her left ear. Marina's Aunt Julia picked Marina up and took her to the hospital.
She had a head concussion and broke her eardrum.
Mantich spent 100 days in jail, but when he got out, Marina, like so many other domestic violence survivors before her, allowed her abusive boyfriend back into her life.
He's changed. He said he's not going to drink no more, and he's going to go to counseling, and he's going to, he's going to do this and he's going to do that. I said, "Baby, that's not a good idea." "Well, Mom, I got to try for the kids."
But 7 different relatives, including Marina's father and 3 aunts living in Wisconsin, told the Fox 31 Problem Solvers the violence at home continued. So the family hatched a secret escape plan. Marina was to board the Amtrak train for Denver, then once in the safety of her mom's house, file a restraining order and seek a permanent separation from Mantich.
That's why I was here. To let him know she's not going with you. She's coming home with us, where she belongs.
Here is the last known photo of Marina alive, in front of the Amtrak train in Milwaukee with her dad and kids, bruises evident on her face. Mantich is not in the picture, but according to transit records, was on the passenger train with his family. At 7:12 a.m. on September 1st, the passenger train arrived at Denver's Union Station. Mantich and the kids deboarded, but Marina was dead in her seat.
The first thing I thought was, "No, Lord, Marina. It could not be Marina."
When I saw her on the ground, I looked at him and I said, "What the f*** did you do to her?"
An autopsy of Marina's body performed the day after her death documented evidence of 35 recent injuries. Contusions, cuts, and abrasions covered her from head to toe. A blunt object had hit her face, mouth, jaw, and caused bleeding between her scalp and skull. Somehow, 10 of her ribs were broken, and large pools of blood lay hidden deep in her abdomen. Despite all the blunt force trauma to her body, the Denver medical examiner, in a rare decision, ruled Marina's cause of death as undetermined.
That autopsy says it all. How come nobody else could see it? Why are they not doing anything?
8 months after Marina's death, the Denver police tell the Fox 31 Problem Solvers they have an open death investigation but declined to comment beyond that. That made us wonder, what have homicide detectives done to solve this mystery? It turns out, not much.
The Fox 31 Problem Solvers did what homicide detectives have not. We came here to Marina's neighborhood and talked to those who last saw her just a few days before she got on the train.
This neighborhood in Racine is the kind where folks hear and see plenty of criminal behavior, but rarely put themselves in danger by calling the police. Lana Martinez is the exception. She lived across the street from Marina Angelo and the children. She says the day before Marina left for the train station, she witnessed Angelo savagely punch and kick his girlfriend in their driveway outside.
He was beating her, and them slaps were so hard. It was disgusting. I mean, it was disgusting.
Martinez was beyond distraught to learn of Marina's death. She finds it hard to believe the coroner can't determine where Marina's injuries came from.
That's a lie. He beat her. He beat her. He beat her so bad. I know he did.
Martinez says police have not contacted her, although she says she has contacted Racine police on numerous occasions to tell them about domestic violence against both Marina and the children by Mantich's hands.
Numerous accounts, not just with her, the kids, he would beat them. You hear screaming, you can hear the kids, crying, stop, you're hurting me, or it hurts.
And if there was any remaining question as to Mantich's mean streak, listen to this audio recording of what his boys themselves are reportedly telling family and social workers following Marina's death.
Would he hit her a lot?
She got bruises everywhere.
Did he hit
Yeah, and then he starts crying. Then he punched me. Then
He punched you?
I get bruises everywhere. That's how I get bruised.
The Fox 31 problem solvers tracked Mantich down in the Thornton area.
Hey, Angelo. My name's Chris Halsner from Fox. We just want to ask you what happened on the train.
It's cool, man. If you get that camera out of my face.
If he has any answers as to what, if anything, happened to Marina during her journey to Denver, he's not saying.
Hey, Mom. Just want to make sure that you're okay.
Marina's mom still listens to her daughter's voice nearly every day, and even though it makes her cry, she vows to use that emotion to fight for answers as to what happened on the train. In addition to the 2015 domestic violence incident, Racine police records show officers arrested Mantich in 2014 as well on a felony sexual assault of a helpless person warrant out of Adams County, Colorado. Now, according to this too graphic to share affidavit, the alleged victim in this case was not Marina Plasencia. The district attorney's office tells me they were eventually forced to drop the case when the alleged victim suddenly stopped cooperating. Now, we did ask Racine Police, the DA's office up there, the FBI, Denver Homicide, the Denver Medical Examiner, and Amtrak Police to interview for this investigation. All declined.
Everything about this is heartbreaking. Listening to Marina's mom, listening to the voicemails, hearing the recordings of those kids, it makes us wonder where they are now. Are they okay? They're in confidential foster care.
They are safe. They are, I guess, in different foster cares throughout the state right now. Police have not charged Mantich with any crime, but Colorado Social Services ruled right away that those kids should not be with their father. The Department of Human Services had no official comment. I can see why. About the reasons why they took those kids.